Hello and welcome to A Spot of Positivity, and it is Work With Me Wednesday. This is Rosalie, and I'd love you to like and subscribe if you like this kind of thing. Today we're going to be doing some zentangling again. We've been working on this tree, which is coming along just gorgeous. I thought you might like to finish it up with me. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to do some background. Probably a little more in this kind of grass region. I have my pencil. I have Micron 005. Very nice. They're here so you can see them just sitting there. And also a 01, Micron 01. Archival 8. These are really nice pens. I love them. Now, to start with, I think, you see I filled in a little more than I had done last week, and I kind of wanted to get a sort of balance of the dark with the dark there. So I didn't make that part quite as dark, but I added a few stripes, which I didn't do on the video, and I think it finishes off quite nice. I had kind of an idea of putting a very faint kind of cloud background, but maybe we could just do a couple mountain kind of things first, just to go in the background of this bit. And the glory of it is that it doesn't matter. Give a little landscape like that. I'll do this one coming up this way, so that one in the middle is really in the background. And there you go. These two on the side. So I think we should make them a little bit lighter because they are in the background, and that would, because everything else is so realistic on this picture. So the first thing I'm going to do is just outline this. The pleasure of that little wonderful little pen. A very fine line that it gives. I want to make sure, yeah, that's good. That line has to kind of connect with the other one, so it does look like it's doing something. It's coming from one place to the other. Just gonna, there we go. Okay, so that looks quite nice already. So just leave it there, but I will not. Now, instead of doing trees, I think I can put a little pattern on these three little mounds. And I'm just going to make a little grid on this one. It's going to be called Make It Up As You Go Along a little bit. There we go. So pencil is very helpful. I don't do it for my main drawing, but for grids and stuff it's nice. A little grid. Woohoo! Now, at each of these little points of intersection, I'm going to take my 05 pen and I'm going to make a little square. I'm basing this on a picture I've seen in my book, but I'm going to make my own little pattern from it. There we go. That's not very squarey. This might be nice with some quiet meditative music going on behind. Nearly done. Now I don't, like I said, I don't want to make this too super duper complicated. It's very tempting though. Control yourself, Rosalie, is what I say. There we go. Okay, and a little extra And that's quite nice. Now, I think I'm going to make little lines to connect them like this. They probably are going to follow your original pencil lines. I could take more time on this and it would be more precise. Goes without saying, perhaps, but anyway. Well, that's kind of cute as it is. But let's go the other way as well. Adding a little square there because, there we go, it looks like there should have been one there. There we go, look at that. Doesn't take long and you have a lovely little pattern going. And the top should have a couple here. You see what I'm doing? Okay. Now that's one little mountain. And I'm going to take this pencil and I'm going to just shade a little here around where the tree is and the bottom here. There you go. One little mountain. Okay. And then one more pattern here for the next thing. How about we just do something very simple? I'm going to just make some straight lines at 1, 2, and there's not one there, but we'll make that work again. I'm just going to do sort of a feather pattern going to each side of that line. So I'm going to continue on like that, and then I'm going to go up it this way. I'm pretending we have another line here already. We go down here, and then up here a few. Now again, in this line is a little trickier because I want them to meet those ones I just made a second ago. This just shows you patterns don't need to be really they don't need to be really complicated. Now I already see this is kind of similar to what I have on the tree, so I'll need to do a little bit of shading to make that look better. Now imagine if you're going, this one going down here, this one going up here. I think I'll make this one go down here as if I was kind of imagining what behind that tree, you know what I mean? And then finally, I made that one go up a little too high, that's okay. Okay, and that's second pattern behind the tree, and I'm just going to do a little bit of shading again to give a bit of contrast by the tree. And finally, what do we have? Oh, a little bit more on this. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. What I have in mind, this is my little final thing, I might do something else with that one in a minute, is just a little bit of wisps of clouds like this. And what I'm going to do instead of drawing the clouds is I'm going to make very tiny marks along the edges of where the clouds would be. Another one here. Somebody might have said less was more and I shouldn't have done this, but anyway. It's all fun and it's all and experiment. Okay, so I'll color those in a little bit. Underneath. Actually, you know what? The sky is what I should color in very, very mildly with. Yeah, mildly. Lightly is the word I'm looking for. And then the clouds are kind of white behind that. So I'll color that in when I'm not with you. And finally, the last little pattern. I think, just for fun, just going to do lots of little dots. The final little mountain. Fun, 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 fun with dots. What's the point? What's the pointillism? And yet, look at that. Isn't that cute? So there we are. I'll do a little more of the shading in. Let's just continue till we're done here. And then we can call it a day. Shading my finger. I think this is a really cute little tree. Never mind that it took weeks to make, but that's only because I've just been doing 10 minutes on a Wednesday. So if you add that up, it's actually just taken a little while. I'm not taking their care. I could make it a bigger deal, but there we go. It's to get you an idea how big this thing is. That's my finger, right? So it's maybe 2.5 by 4 inches long, something like that. So that is us done. That's us done. And I need to do one more thing here. Do not forget, that's what comes with my 01 pen, to sign my name. So just put Rosalie in the corner. There we go. So thank you for joining me on A Spot of Positivity, and I'll see you again soon.